Hmm. Oh dear. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. As I'm sure you guessed from the little intro, I think I'm going to be struggling here. On my own. Oh dear. I have a trolley. I've taken my jap off. Yeah, my little red jap used to be on there. I got to somehow shinny. I got the leggage down on the trailer, but I've got to somehow get that onto there. Not sure how I'm going to do it. So, I've got you guys back a bit. We had tripod issues. The leg folded away. Alright, let's have a look. This is going to make you lot laugh, innit? I don't know what this engine weighs, PB9. It's got to be 300 kilos, because, whoo, she's a lump. The trailer ain't going to tip, because like I say, the leggage is down. Now is that trolley going to walk away from this outfit when I lower it on? I don't want to grab hold of it with the carbs, I don't want to risk breaking a lot, so I'm going to have to somehow walk it. Well, there you go. Stand there talking about it ain't going to do any good. I haven't taken the car key out the pocket, I don't want to squash it. Let's get some blocks under here, boys. We'll get some blocks under the wheels. And hopefully that'll maybe prevent any rollback. But I don't know. Come on, Jeff Capes. We're going to have to walk this bad boy off here and hope she don't get away from me. Here we go. Good God, I think I got the weight. Are we on? Kind of. We got one end on, look. Wow, that's looking precarious. Can I walk that on there a bit? Let's have a look. See if we can get him on. She's heavy. And I think she's going to drop off that trailer in a minute. Well, she's half off the trailer. Oh, I'm sweating a lot of good and look. Ow, look at that. She just slid down the ramp. Get her forward a bit. Oh, we're half on a trolley. We're half on. I reckon if we go forward just a skosh. So if I get my toe on here and get pulling. Walk him over to the side. So we're lined up. The whole lot got to come over. You know. I don't think we're far out there. Now do I? Ooh, Do I leave it bolted to these skids and bolt the skids to this? Or do I jack it, take these skids off and sit it directly down? Or is the flywheel then going to be too close to that wheel? Because we've even got bolt holes in these skids, so we could just gnaw bolts straight through. Do you know, I'm not sure. I'm tempted to take these skids out of the way, which will mean jacking the engine on the flywheel a bit, taking these bolts off, taking these skids off and lowering him down onto there. You know, I think that's what I'm going to do. So these are directly on the skids. The width is right. Brilliant, yeah, our width is right. But, fellas, she's on the trolley. Yeah, I think them skids need to come out of there. The engine will sit lower then. As long as that 4 inches there, 3 inches, whatever it is, 3 inch I think. Is this 3 inches wood? Two and a half inch. Oh yeah, that won't hit the wheel. No, we're alright. Oh, I think what we've got to do then is get a spanner, get them skids off. Right, we have a 1 inch spanner, and are they going to come undone? Oh, so far they're coming. As long as they don't turn the bolt, that's what I'm worried about. Are they going to turn the damn bolt? Because they are starting to get a bit tight. Let's go the ring end. Ah, the bloody bolt is turning. Damn, I had a feeling that might. Ah, let's get around this back leg. Ah. This is a slow old job with these spanners. I'll tell you what is with that front one. There's too much thread sticking through, which has got build up of paint on it. Ah, that one's awful. Look at that. Look at that. Can we get the other side off? Oh, this one's actually cracked off there nice and easy, and it hasn't gone tight. So the only one that's got to be a pain in the bum for us is that front one. Unless the other front one's got to be a pain as well, which it might. Ah. By the way, guys, I will be at this weekend, which is 29th, I think that's Sunday. Sunday coming, that's, what day is it today? Friday. So day after tomorrow, I'm going to be at Trolly Vintage Fair. I will drop a picture in the video somewhere here, and I will be there with the XK8. So if any of you guys are close to Norfolk or Suffolk and fancy a quick day out, then Trolly Vintage Fair, Country Fair, there is on the website as well if you Google it. I will be there. Come and say hello. And also next month I'm going to be at, with this engine, its first rally out will be the Game and Country Fair at Ruston Park, near Thetford. So also, if you Google Game and Country Fair Ruston Park 2021, I will be there the entire weekend. I will have my caravan, and I will be there with a caravan, this engine, and probably that old Peta W1 what we see there. Right, so that's where I'm going to be. And next year, once the rally season gets fully underway, fellas, you'll see me do a lot more rallies. So if you did want to say hello to the man cave, come and have a look at me. I will be on the engine stand. Right, I've got to get a jack under that flywheel somehow and try and lift that engine so we can hold that front bolt there to get him out. So we're back with a jack. Whoops, a squeaky jack. I think I can take my blocks out now. Will this jack go under the flywheel? Alright. Let's get a bit of wood on there and hope we can jack up this engine. Oh, we've got a squeak on. There we go. Now we're not going to slide off the other side, are we? No. No. Alright. I don't particularly want to go any higher than that. Well, them bolts are actually recessed. This is going to be a nightmare because them bolts are recessed in there. And it's deciding to turn the bolt, and that's recessed right up in the wood. And it won't turn, I can't hold it on the bottom either. Oh dear, how are we going to get that off? You ain't going to get a cutting disc in there to cut it. I wonder. If we can put enough tension on this bit of wood up a bit more. If I can get a bit of tension on this wood, do you reckon that'll hold the bolt tight? No, that's still. Ow, I can't even tighten it. I was hoping I would shock it to tighten it. Now, well, that's a swine, that is. That is a swine. As we got the nuts off the other ones, that side is going to be a pain in the bum. How are we going to get that off there, fellas? I wonder how strong a bit of wood that is. I wonder. Alright, well, we've got that bit of wood there. Let's let her down again. There we go. Right, we're down. That hasn't really done me any bloody good. I thought that might swivel out the way underneath that flywheel, but that ain't going to. We need to have a think about how we're going to get that bolt out. So I can't hold it, I can't weld a nut on the top of it. Look like I might have to chip away at that bit of wood. Well, that is a shame, that is a big shame. But we are on the trolley. Let me persevere with this bolt and I'll try and get it out. Back in a minute. Right, I have got this far. The other bit of wood I've cut it off and so I moved it to hold the weight of the engine. I've chopped that bit of wood off there like I can. I'm going to try and see if I can break that away with a chisel. So I'm going to use before I start using a lot of anything and risk damaging that petrol pipe, I am going to buzz that petrol pipe off because I don't like that on there. Right, that petrol pipe is off, so I didn't like that on there. Because not on me, I'd have damaged that. So I'm going to try and chisel this wood away so we can actually get to the bolt stem. Then I can hold that with a pair of pliers and hopefully, can we get in here? Yeah, hopefully if we can hold that with a pair of pliers, or a pair of mole grips, sorry. Oh yeah, she's chipping away, look. There we go. This is where I blunt my damn chisel because I hit a bolt. I'm hoping we can break it away. Alright, we're starting to hit something hard now. I don't want to blunt my damn chisel too much. Way, there we go, there's our bolt out. We had a bit of tip on the engine. We'll give him a little do up on the jack, there we go. Now hopefully, this was a bit of a hassle, wasn't it, fellas? Let's get my old mole grips on there. See if we can hold this bolt so we can get it undone. Come on. Oh. Right, that's on. Let me get my spanner. 1 inch spanner. Here we go. There we go. See, was that tiny bit too tight where it wouldn't hold itself. There we go. Oh, I can hear an aeroplane. We do get a lot of aeroplanes about here. Not jets though, light aircraft. Get no end of the damn thing. There we are. There must be far more affluent people about than myself to afford aeroplanes. Right. Oh, I want to get that bolt out, so I'm going to go a little bit higher. There we go. There we go, our bolt is out. Right, it seems we can get this bit of wood out. Now I think we can lower this engine now onto this side. Don't you slide over either, you little sod. Right. Alright, this side is off. So let's get around this side. I'll move the camera in a minute, fellas. And hopefully we can balance this engine high enough to get these out. Where are we? Let's come out here a bit. Here we go. We're at a precarious angle, and I don't know whether this is going to work, but I'm hoping we can jack it enough to get it off these bolts. To get that bit of wood out. Right, get the old jack right up against this wheel. There we go. And hopefully this engine won't slide off. Because if that starts to go, there's no way I'm going to be able to hold it. Come on, we want a tiny little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now my jack's out. My jack's come out. My jack has come out. Where are we? Oh, we're on that bit of wood that side, so if I get the flywheel in that steel wheel there, hopefully that won't come out. Let's get him under. Right. We're out. There we go. Hair raising. Very hair raising. But that look better. But she's on there. Let's straighten him up a bit. Is that back foot on there? Just about. We've got to come over this way at the back here to line her up. There we go. And I think forward about 4 inches. There we go. And I think we can actually now, oh yeah, look at that, we can drill some holes straight through. In fact, there is, them holes aren't going to line up. So there is already some holes in there, but now the stud, the pattern's a little bit wrong. Oh, the pattern's a little bit out. There. Yeah, that pattern's a little bit out, but there you go. She's on her trolley. Ta-da! Where are we? There we go. we are on our trolley, so that's what she's going to look like. Yes, I've got to fix the exhaust. I'm aware of this. Let's have an eyeball. There we go. We've got our engine on our trolley, look. Just gnaw some holes. Yeah, just drill some holes and I think we'll be away. Yeah, I think we'll be away there. That's good. I'll drill some holes in there and bolt him down. There you go. Right, that's it. Today's video, we have, behold, she's on her trolley. So yes, one more little job done. The reason the urgency was, in a week's time, oh, this is a plug for events, this video, innit? I'm doing an auto jumble at Kettering, or near Kettering, Woodford I think that's called. That's an auto jumble for stationary engines. And that's a week on Sunday. It's Thursday now, I got my car show in 2 days. A week later, this will be loaded up. My dad's LT van will be loaded up. Walk with me. For 3 years, I have been after a big end shell for this engine. Looks familiar, I know. Yes, it's another Ruston PB. Just like the one was outside. But this one is the one size down. This is a PB8. So it's considerably lighter, considerably smaller. A few years ago, 3 years ago to be exact, she ran low on oil. Started giving a little knock, so I shut her down. Too late. Big end shell had burnt out. White metal big end shell. A friend of mine did give me, I wonder if I can find that quick. Should be in a bag here. There we go. There's a bag on my bench. I'm full of organisation, mate. If we go in this bag, you will see a piston and con rod. Let me get it out. Let me get it out. I'm trying to do this one-handed because my tripod's outside. Hang on, let me put this down a second. Alright, there we go. We have one Ruston PB piston and con rod. But unfortunately, the big end shell, which is in there's half of it in there, and whether you can see, oh, that is chewed up, and the other bit of the big end shell, you wouldn't believe what that's like. Now, what have we got here? I have some white metal somebody gave me, a friend of mine gave me this. It's a brand new bit of white metal to melt a big end shell, cast a big end shell. Now that's a bit out of my comfort zone. I've watched some videos, but I'm not sure how to cast the big end shell or how to make the jig to do it. But I will, there's the other bit of the big end shell. Look at this for a big end shell. That was what happened to the big end shell of a PB8 when she runs out of oil. It's literally worn half of it away. Luckily we saved the crankshaft and the con rod, yeah, that's fine. That'll accept a new big end. But trying to find a big end for a 8-year-old engine is not easy. 3 years I've been hunting. Dropped onto a guy on the face space. Said he had a seized up PB8. And I contacted this guy. He was the other side of the country to me. I'm in Kings Lynn. He was right over near Liverpool. He was in Crewe actually. And I thought, that's a hell of a drive. He said, I'm going down to Woodford. Auto jumble. That's a stationary engine auto jumble. And that's a week on Saturday. If you Google it, you'll see it. If I can find if I can find the poster, I'll link it up here somewhere. And he said I can bring it there. Well, he's 200 miles from me, and this show was 80 miles from me. So I said, I'll meet you there. So I decided to do a stall while I'm there. So I'm going to round up some stuff. As you can see, we've got an abundance of stuff in this shed and all the other buildings. So I'm going to get an abundance of stuff together, load that trailer up, load the van up, and yeah, we're going to go over there and I'm going to buy a seized up one of these off him. He don't know if I seized in the bore or seized in the crank. That's how it come to him. I know the magger's missing off it, and I think the fuel tank's missing. But I'm hoping we can just get the big end shell out of it. So we'll whip the old door off, get the big end shell out, then we can reassemble this engine, because this is my favourite engine. I've never had an engine as reliable as this one. Honestly, fellas, for 1931, this is super reliable. You fill that carb up, you choke it, you don't need a starting handle. You grab hold of these flywheels, one flick of them flywheels every morning, boom, 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 boom. She's away. She really is. If you look back at previous videos on the channel, there is videos of me starting this engine and running a big broom-wade compressor off it. So search back there, guys. Search back. You'll see. I think if you put in there Ruston Hornsby running broom-wade, or just search back through my videos about a year, you'll find it. It's there. So that's why we're going to Woodford. And we another thing, yeah. So if you guys are anywhere out that way and fancy a look round an auto jumble, I think for the general public to get in, that's about £3 or £4, 5 or something like that. Come have a look. I shall be there with the trailer, getting rid of some bits and picking up a Ruston, so I can get that PB8 done, which will be perfect. And yeah, this one as well. Look at the state of my hands. Look at this. That's lovely. That's on the trolley there. Nice. So I just got to drill some holes. I'll probably got to get some longer bolts. I don't know whether I got bolts long enough for that. And yeah, we can get this bolted down. Right, I'm going. See you next time. Sorry it dragged on a bit. Bye-bye for now. Ha ha.